It's the 100 backstroke S6. 6 swimmers in the final. Ivo Roca of Portugal will be the first swimmer we see in lane number 2. The S6 class, you will see a contrast of styles. I think more than any other class, you see the advantage given. Swimmers generally affected in 2 limbs here, whether it be legs or arms. Victor Kemeny, Yaroslav Semenenko. Well, these 2 swimmers will use those very powerful legs. Sergei Klayagin, and you see that double amputee, 1 arm, 1 leg on the same side of his body. Sebastian Ivanov affected in both legs. Karl Forsman, well, cerebral palsy swimmer affected in all 4 limbs minimally. So again, a real contrast here. See all the swimmers. And you will see interesting starts here also. These are the swimmers there. If you look there, that swimmer in lane number 4, Semenenko. Well, got to have good teeth for that one. Semenenko holding on to the towel there in lane number 4. He releases and he's away. He will be looking to make the most of this underwater phase of the backstroke, and he's done just that, coming up into the lead. Semenenko in lane 4.
Well, also interesting start style from Kemeny of Slovakia in lane number 3, where his coach held the back of his head. This is Semenenko now going very, very well. Also looking good, Sebastian Ivanov coming back on Semenenko as the advantages, disadvantages play out. Well, because Semenenko, you'd expect to see him get a better turn and will be a lot better underwater. Well, there we go.
Thought he was a little bit close there to the wall, Semenenko, but he came out okay. And he now has the lead. Can Ivanov bring him back in? Can he reel him back in?
Well, Semenenko is going to be really feeling it in the legs, particularly in the thighs and in the abdominal muscles across the front of the stomach. Very, very hard work. The inverted butterfly kick that he's doing. And coming back all the time is Ivanov. But I think this is going to be Semenenko's.
Semenenko is going to take this one. It's going to be a major title to the Ukrainian swimmer. Semenenko takes it, Ivanov in second. And in third position, Klayagin. Well, the real contrast there between the 3 swimmers. Semenenko has done it. He will be delighted. He has been around for a few years now. And I think that may well be his first major title from the Ukrainian. He's always been kind of playing second fiddle to the likes of Igor Plotnikov, the great Russian, who was a similar swimmer with no arms. And he took a lot of the major titles. Plotnikov still holds the European record, but this time it's Semenenko's turn. And he got away from Sebastian Ivanov, and really Ivanov didn't really pose a great threat in that second 50.
Well, you mentioned Plotnikov there of Russia, really first developed this inverted backstroke style. As Paul said there, a little bit too close to the wall. He was a bit rushed. Possibly could have made more of the underwater section, but in relation to what everyone else in the race is doing, he looks very, very good. So there you can see he has to kind of almost rake his head round to try and twist his body around quicker than he would have liked. But great underwater. You can see there the air absolutely pouring out of his nose. He's doing that to make sure the water isn't running in the other way. And here, obviously, has to finish with his head. Got to be difficult, Paul, to make sure that you don't end up absolutely clonking yourself every time you race.
Absolutely, these guys are moving at speed, certainly. Yaroslav Semenenko takes a major title. He is the European champion. Sebastian Ivanov has to settle for silver this time. And Sergei Klayagin